Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and this is a different surrounding for me. I'm currently in Phoenix City, Alabama, and we're on a job. You guys probably saw my last video. Some of you did, and some of you didn't, because I had to take it down. The customers told me in no uncertain terms they don't want their building videoed, and they don't want their system videoed, and they don't want to see anything from me up on YouTube for the public to look at. So, bad news, no systems video for this job. Well guys, after a long trip across from California, we came all the way to Phoenix City, Alabama. That is not spelled correctly. It is Phoenix, P-H-E-I whatever. But I am at Phoenix, spelled correctly, Auto Detailing, and they finally got my truck looking good. I got through all those storms in New Mexico. By the time I got out of there, my truck looked like a salt lick. Go look these guys up. What's your website?
PhoenixAutoDetailer.com.
PhoenixAutoDetailer.com. Go look them up if you're in the area. I'm over in East Alabama. All right, you guys, appreciate y'all. Great job on the truck, guys. I am going to try to fill in the gaps a little bit and try to get some video out. I'm going to be visiting some folks. We're going to go down to, I'm on the east coast of Alabama right now, right on the Georgia border. And I'm not too far from Keith Rucker. I might go over and see him. I'll shoot some video over there. I am not terribly far from Mobile, so I can get down to Gulf Shores, maybe look at the USS Alabama. That would be kind of cool to go see that battleship. I've driven by a couple times and we stuck our nose in there, but we never got through the ship. I'm not that far from Clark Easterling either, so he's only a couple hours away. I can roll over and see Clark anytime I want. In fact, we saw him on the way out. You might recognize some pieces here. That was a spare capstan part for the Tally-Ho, and we used one of them for target practice. Finally got some holes in it. So I used my cordless hole shooter to get some holes in that thing, and it rings like a bell when you hit it. It's pretty nice. It's a good target. We had a lot of fun with it. Me and Clark went to go look at it the next day, and we rolled it over. We wanted to see the exit pattern and how the cast iron blew out of the backside. And there was a wasp's nest in there, so we just dropped it and ran. So you'll probably see some of a little bit of footage on Clark's channel later of our visit on the way out. We stayed with him. We didn't have much time together. You know, we spent the night there in Mississippi and visited with him in the evening, and we only got about 4 or 5 hours together, but we were able to have a short, nice visit with Clark and Josie. I'll show you a couple of little things and I'll explain how the job's progressing, but I can't show it to you. We got there Monday. This has been our first week, and some of you that saw the video know that, you know, I was taking measurements and getting them over to the factory. Things were not laid out right. The locations on everything had a bad effect on us, as far as conveyor placement. The environmental room placement. The booth actually moved, so as soon as the booth moves, the conveyor's got to move with it. As soon as the conveyor moves, that means ovens and stuff got to move unless you reconfigure the conveyor. So things got bad quick. We only were able to work 2 days. We unloaded some trucks, put a few pieces together that we could, got set up, got our temporary welding power put in. You know, we're ready to work. Called in my rentals. You know, I got a reach lift and a couple scissor lifts I brought in. So I was able to get decently set up, but then they put the brakes on me. So Monday, Tuesday we worked. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all I was doing was making runs over there, getting measurements, and, you know, getting them to the engineers over at the systems house to reconfigure the thing and get me working. We're going to be starting on the environmental room. They're getting a good placement for that for me today. Today's currently Friday, This is going to be your Saturday morning video, but I don't have a whole lot of content. I will show you a few things from Clark like I did earlier. I will show you, actually we took delivery on a 40-ton heat pump. So we took the heat pump and went ahead and threw it in place. Here's that.
Stan bringing in the 40-ton.
And I'm at my house right now. We're just, we rented a house. It's on a 7-acre lot, and it's got a nice stretch of woods out behind it. So as you can see, it's fairly wooded, kind of beautiful. It's nice to be able to walk out your back porch and just have a walk in the woods. I got a creek here, and it's pretty quiet. You know, we got a lot, the cicadas are out, so the trees are screaming at night, and there's a lot of frogs and critters around, but it's just the usual night sounds that to me are pretty soothing. And as you can see out here, the woods are absolutely beautiful. And I'll just let some of those sounds come through on you. And this is directly behind my house. He does rent a couple spots. You can see up there, maybe in the distance, way up there, there's a camper. So campers come and camp in the woods. He's got, I think, 4 campers on the property, but they tuck them back where you can't even see them from the street. And for the most part, they're old folks, and we haven't heard a peep out of them. We don't even know they're there. And his property ends back there at that white house back there. That's where the end of his property. But he's gone through here with a tractor and made himself a little trail through here. And there's another camper up there. But for the most part wooded. And we got a little pond over, I don't know that you can even see it. Over there in a clearing, we got a pond over there. So we got a creek and a pond running through the property. And we've seen a couple deer already. They're roaming around all over the place. Pretty neat. All right, so I'm enjoying my time in Alabama, and we'll see what the future brings us. I'll do weekly updates, kind of like this, kind of video blogs, and explain to you some stuff, but I can't show you much job. All right, and I apologize, but my customers come first. All right, I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you on the next one.